just right here to do another video. So right now, I need 82 more subscribers by November the 19th. So that's 2 months. So if I have 100 subscribers by 2 months, I'll keep this channel open. So in case you just stumble on this video, this is a Christian channel I do. I talk about topics, how Christians should handle certain topics, or it's certain things are sin. So that's pretty much what I do in this video. So you're probably wondering, am I going to be one of those uptight Christians saying you can't do this, saying you can't do that? Well, in my videos, I try to put some humor in my videos. Because it's true, Christians are pretty uptight. So, my tone in my videos, I do speak the truth, but at the same time, I will put some humor in my videos. And today's topic, how big was Samson? Okay, so obviously Samson's the strongest person in the Bible. So with that being said, he was obviously bigger than me. So there's your question for today. Or was he bigger than me? So when we think about Samson, some of us probably picture Samson being some big muscle guy like Mark Henry. In case you don't know who Mark Henry is, he's a professional wrestler. So some people may probably assume that Samson had a physique like that guy, because he is pretty much the strongest person in the Bible. He ripped a lion's mouth in half. He just took the lion mouth and just ripped it. That takes a lot of strength to do. So you probably picture him obviously being some really big man. He took out 1,000 Philistines. But the thing is, he may not even be bigger than me. He could have been the same size as me or even smaller. Because his strength, it didn't come from his muscles, actually. His strength came from God, and it came from his hair. So that's how God made his strength. Man, this is fogging up. Okay, now it's clear. So Samson's strength wasn't from his muscle, it came from his hair. So as long as Samson didn't cut his hair, he had superhuman strength. There's nobody in the world that could overpower him. That's how strong he was. As long as he didn't have his hair cut, let's go to the Bible. So I'm just going to open the Bible up just so you can see it. I know it's in Samuel somewhere. No, it's Judges. That's where his story starts. Let's see, can I find it? Okay, so I'm going to the beginning. Let's see, can I find it? I'm trying not to read the whole thing. It says it somewhere. So it's Judges 13, if you want to read it. I'm trying to find a verse where say razor's gonna come to his head. Okay, now I think I found it. Verse 5, you'll become pregnant and have a son whose head is never to be touched by a razor, because the boy is to be a Nazarite, dedicated to God from the womb. He would take the lead in delivering Israel from his hands and the Philistines. So the razor was not to ever touch his head. Because once it does, he loses strength. I wonder if he's allowed to shave his beard. I hope he was. Matt had a big beard like that trying to eat. But clearly say that he wasn't to cut his hair. How he wore his hair, I don't know. He could have had a big old afro. He could have had dreads. We don't know. That movie called The Bible, they do have that guy wearing dreads. So he may have wear dreads. I mean, you want to get back and read this on your own time, just go to Judges 13. And it goes all the way to 16. So 3 chapters talks about Samson and Judges. So his sides didn't have anything to do with his strength. Samson, he would have been stronger than Goliath. That's how strong he would have been. As long as he didn't get his hair cut, he could have overpowered Goliath with his bare hands. Then he meets this woman named Delilah. I know some of y'all probably know the story. He keeps lying to Delilah about what makes him weak. He makes up all kinds of stories. Philistines keep coming at him, and he overpowers them every time. And Delilah's always mad. I mean, Samson, for some reason, he was in love with this woman that kept trying to get men to kill him. But he did a foolish thing. Want to know what he did? He told Delilah his secret that if he was to get his hair cut, he would lose his strength and be like everybody else. So when Samson had his hair cut, that magic razor cut off his hair. He tried to fight the Philistines, but he wasn't strong enough. They overpowered him, and it's worse. They took out his eyes, so now he was blind. But eventually he does get his strength back. He makes a deal with God. His hair grows back, he gets his strength back, and there are these pillars. So he puts the pillars down, and he asks God to let him die to the Philistines. And he kills 3,000 of them in that temple. I imagine he's ready to die at that point anyway. I mean, he was blind. All because he trusts that woman. So the thing is, Samson, he was the strongest person. But he got taken down by a woman. He told her the secret, and she had his hair cut, and he's lost his strength. Now back to your question, how big was Samson? He may not have really been as big as most people think he was. A lot of us picture him being this big muscle, a guy like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mark Henry. He could have had less muscles than me. But it wouldn't have mattered because his strength came from God. His strength wasn't really a physical thing. He could have been skinny and still had superhuman strength. So that's the question that I'm going to answer. Another thing I do with these videos, if you ever have a topic you want me to go over, just put them down here and I'll try my best to go over them. I mean, if it's really complex, I probably won't go over it, or maybe I'll get one of my friends to do a video with me and let him explain it if I can. Because we don't know everything. There's always something we don't know. There's things I don't know. There's things I don't understand in this Bible. But I do the best I can. So you like my video? Give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. You should support my channel by subscribing. Because the goal is to have 100 subscribers by November the 19th. Because I started this channel last year in November 19th. So I decided to do a Christian channel talking about Christian topics. So if I have 100 by November the 19th, I'll keep doing videos. If not, I'll probably delete this whole channel. So you have any questions, you leave comments down here. Man, could I have really been bigger in Samson? But with that being said, have a blessed day. Bye for now.